Hey Spartan fans, and welcome to episode 6 of Inside the Shield, the weekly show dedicated to UT athletics. As always, I'm your host, Candace Martino. This past week, we had volleyball, soccer, and swimming back in action, as we also kicked off the official start of basketball season held here at the Martinez Center for Midnight Madness. The second-ranked volleyball team hit the road this past weekend as they traveled to Georgia to participate in the SSC-GSC South Region Crossover Tournament. The Spartans returned home with the weekend sweep as they defeated Shorter 3-0, North Alabama 3-1, and West Alabama 3-0. Senior Jessica Wagner had a fantastic weekend as she was named the most valuable player of the tournament. Wagner recorded 36 kills on the weekend, hitting a .567 clip. Tampa returns to action on Friday when they travel to Fort Lauderdale to take on the Nova Southeastern Sharks and face Lynn University on Saturday.
The men's soccer team played in a pair of crucial SSC matches this past week. On Wednesday, the Spartans defeated the Eckerd Tritons by a final score of 3-1. That was the first loss in SSC play for the Tritons as Monty Barrow, Heath Francisco, and Dominic Mondesir each scored in the victory. On Saturday, the men faced another tough challenge as they faced the Barry University Buccaneers on the road. The Spartans came away with the victory as Monty Barrow scored the game-winning goal in overtime. Tampa improves to 8-4 on the season and 4-1 in conference play. This moves the Spartans into first place in the conference standings. This week, Tampa will travel to play St. Leo on Wednesday and host Florida Tech on Saturday. The game against Florida Tech marks senior night for the UT soccer team.
The women's soccer team was in action this past week as they played in 2 SSC contests. On Wednesday, the Spartans defeated the Eckerd Tritons by a final score of 3-1 on the road. Allie Robinson, Lauren Moore, and Corey O'Rourke each recorded a goal in the victory. On Saturday, the women faced the 7th-ranked Barry Buccaneers and played to a 1-1 draw. Moore scored the lone goal for the Spartans. Tampa is now 8-2-3 on the season and 4-1-1 in conference. The Spartans are also in a tie for first place in the conference. This week, UT hosts the St. Leo University Lions on Wednesday night and travel to Melbourne on Saturday to take on the Florida Tech Panthers.
She did it once, she did it twice, and now 3 times. Jessica Wagner was named the SSC Offensive Player of the Week for the 3rd consecutive week. Let's send it over to Mark with Jessica Wagner.
Good afternoon, Spartan fans. We're joined by Jessica Wagner, the Offensive Player of the Week for the 3rd week in a row for the Sunshine State Conference. Jessica, tell me how you feel about winning the award for the 3rd straight week.
Well, I think it's just like a testament to how much we're putting in, like the middles are for like our extra reps and stuff like that. And each week I'm just trying to get better and help my team out, for our ultimate goal, win Sunshine State Conference, host regionals, win regionals, and then make it to Elite 8.
Jessica, you've been primarily a defensive award winner for the past few years. What's it like winning the offensive award for the first time this year?
Well, I've always tried to be as efficient as I can be, and so winning the offensive just shows how I'm able to help my team out and then help out Berkeley, take a little bit of load off of her, and Marissa, and same thing with them.
Well, you're leading the conference right now in attack percentage and by a huge margin. What kind of approach do you take at the net when you're trying to, get that point?
Every time I go up for a swing, I want to kill. I don't care if it comes from a tip, if it goes off a block. I get a little bit disappointed if it's not a kill. And so I try to take an approach where every other swing, I want to be a kill. I try to keep track of that during a game.
All right, thanks, Jess. Congratulations on your sweep for the 3rd straight week. You were also named MVP of the Gulf South Sunshine State Regional Crossover, so congratulations. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
This past week, UT Basketball had its Midnight Madness event to officially kick off the basketball season. Here's a highlight video of the event.
Thank you for tuning in to Inside the Shield. See you back here next week, and as always, go Spartans.